I remember when I was 19 years old, and it was the first time I ever went to New York, and I really had a blast. But I think the most exciting part of the trip was my ride home. Actually, my ride home almost never really got started because when I was about to leave, my car was towed. And I had to make all kind of frantic telephone calls and take a cab down to the pier and pick up that old Datsun B210 of mine. And the city let me know that it was going to cost me $70 to get that car back. Of course, I only had $74 left. So I paid the man, and they laughed at me, told me to come back anytime I wanted. And I headed home, back to Cleveland that is, with a half a tank of gas and $4. Well, I got on the Thomas Dewey Thruway, and I drove until I saw that needle start moving toward the Big E, and I started thinking about my options, and I started getting a little scared, and I pulled into that first gas station, and I was thinking of all kind of bad things. I was thinking about how much time I was going to have to spend in jail. And I was thinking about how fast I was going to have to drive to get away from the police. And I filled that sucker up with unleaded. And it was barely time before I got the nozzle out of the tank that I took off. Left that damn nozzle right on the ground and said goodbye. Now that Datsun had a pretty small tank, maybe about 7-8 gallons it could hold. And it wasn't too many hours or too many miles before I was looking at the Big E again. By this time night had fallen, and I felt a little more assured that when it came time to do the dirty work, I was at least going to have the darkness on my side this time. I pulled into this station. It was one of those big truck stops. The kind with about 30 pumps, and a restaurant, and tons of tourists, and tons of truckers. And I thought, I sure got a lot of witnesses. So I kind of snuck out of the car, gave the man $4, pumped $8 worth of gas, and got the hell out of that station. I was feeling pretty good then, still a little nervous on the edges, but feeling better. Got to the end of the Thomas Dewey Thruway, and the man in the booth said, "That'll be $3.65, son." I said, "Man, I ain't got but a few pennies on me." He gave me one of those long kind of looks, rolled his tongue over his lips and said, "I've seen enough of you guys." He said, "You're gonna have to fill out this here form. Why don't you pull your car back here and I'll get the people behind you in line to back up a little bit so you can back up and go over here on the wings." I said, "Fine, okay, we'll do that." So he got out of his little booth, poor guy, you know, been sitting in that glass house half his life probably. Didn't know what could happen to him when he walked out. Started motioning for those cars to back up, make room for me. And I said, "Now's my chance." Boom! Hit the accelerator, crashed that goddamn gate right down to the cement and took off. I never felt so good in my life, I don't think. And I just kept it going and going going, I was sure the guy at the booth had gotten my license plate, or at least the make and the color of my car. But nope, I was in the clear. I had robbed 2 gas stations and a toll booth. We're talking about state installations and gotten away with it. I felt at that day that I was destined